Chris Kreider has waived his no-trade clause and is set to join the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks will also receive their fourth-round pick that went to New York in the Jacob Trouba trade. The New York Rangers will receive prospect Carey Terrence back in the trade. They will also receive a third-round pick in this year's draft that originally belonged to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Kreider is currently 34 years old and put up 30 points with 22 goals in 68 games in the 2024-25 season. Kreider appears to have multiple nagging injuries he is dealing with, including a back problem, hand issue, and vertigo. Despite this, Kreider remains one of the best skating wingers in the NHL and is still a top six forward. While Kreider will make the Anaheim Ducks a better team, it is unlikely Kreider alone will be enough to take the team to the next level. Additionally, Kreider's $6.5 million annual contract for the next 2 years poses some risk for the team due to Kreider's age. However, the trade only cost the Ducks a depth prospect and a pick swap, making it a solid gamble for Anaheim. Kreider's impact on the Ducks will rely on whether he can have a rebound with the team. If he can, the trade could turn out to be a steal for the Ducks. To celebrate the trade, Ducks player Trevor Zegras posted a picture of himself with Kreider on Instagram. Adam Herman gives the Anaheim Ducks a B for this trade. Rono writes, Chris Kreider has accepted the trade to the Anaheim Ducks, according to NYP Brooksy. Kreider has a good chance for bounce-back season next year. However, it's still risky from Anaheim's perspective in my eyes, as Kreider has contract for next 2 seasons. Now, let's talk about what the Rangers received for Kreider, starting with Carey Terrence. Terrence is a 20-year-old center prospect drafted 59th overall by the Ducks in the 2023 NHL entry draft. He has been described as a responsible defensive center who can forecheck and retrieve pucks from behind the goal line. Terrence put up 39 points with 20 goals and 19 assists in 45 games this season for the Erie Otters of the OHL. In addition to Terrence, the Rangers have moved up at the draft with a third-round pick instead of a fourth round. The Rangers also freed up a lot of cap space in this trade, which could allow them to make more off-season moves. Additionally, Alexis Lafreniere can now move up into a top 6 role, assuming he stays with the team. Adam Herman gives the New York Rangers a C+ for this trade. One fan does not like the trade for New York, writing from Terrence's scouting report. If developed properly, Carey Terrence has the potential to become a reliable bottom 6 NHL center. Drury, Dolan, and the Ranger are an embarrassment. Some other teams that were potentially involved in a Chris Kreider trade include the Toronto Maple Leafs and Buffalo Sabres. The Leafs were reportedly looking to acquire Chris Kreider to fill the potential void left by Mitch Marner. However, 80% of Leafs fans say the Maple Leafs will not regret not going all in on Chris Kreider, according to a poll on Maple Leafs Daily. The Buffalo Sabres could have used a player like Kreider to push them into the playoffs. However, they reportedly did not outbid the Anaheim Ducks. Some fans began speculating that the Ducks could land free agent Mitch Marner next. One fan writes, if the Ducks land Kreider and Marner, are they a playoff team? The Western Conference is still super top heavy. Another fan says, Kreider, Zegras, Marner going to be a wild line in the regular season. If Kreider knocks out a goalie or two, they may even do damage in the playoffs. One fan reflects on the Chris Kreider trade, writing, it was time it had to happen. CK was a very good Ranger, great scorer, great in front of the net, great on PP and PK, great in open ice and on breakaways and 2-on-1s. But when was the last time you saw him be a factor on the forecheck, or use his size to create a turnover, or be involved along the boards or below the goal line on a cycle, or use his speed to beat someone to a loose puck, or win a puck battle? Truth is that despite the numbers, he's been less of a factor than he should have been. Downvote all you want. It's true. So, what did you think about Chris Kreider being traded to the Anaheim Ducks? Who do you think won the trade? Let me know in the comment section below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more hockey content. Thank you very much.